concluding portion of The Egyptian Heaven and Hell by E. A. Wallis Budge, Volume 2, the short form of the book Tuat and the Book of Gates. And it looks like they kept the exact same format. So, but this is a book originally published in 1905, so there should be no problem in me sharing this, particularly offering a spiritual commentary. The gate of Sebi and Reri, the 12th division of the Tuat of the 12th, having passed through the 11th division of the Tuat, the boat of the sun arrives at the gateway Desrat Ba-Iu, also known as Ba, which is the last that he will have to pass through before emerging into the heaven in the light of a new day. So the process of going into the afterlife is the Tuat. This great entity cometh forth to this gate, and this great entity entereth through it, and the entities who are therein acclaim this great entity. The gateway is like that which through the entity passed through in the previous division. At the entrance to the gate stands proper a bearded mummified figure called Pai, and also known as Reri. Well, actually, Reri. And at its exit stands a similar form called XIV. And the corridor is swept by flames of fire which proceed from the mouths of the Reri, the serpent things that are sometimes shown as protruding from the forehead. As before, in the space which is usually guarded by a number of entities stand two staves, each of which is surmounted by a bearded head. On one head is the disc of Tum, and on the other a beetle symbol of XIV. The text which refers to these reads, and they who stand upon their heads, and they come into being on their stays by their gate, their heads stand up by the gate. And we have the gate of Desrat Ba, and the doors of Sebi and Reri. Okay. Reri, by that snake. What's the other? Desert, Setet, Nuxe. So, consider particularly the difference in what's going on from one panel like this to the next, and what it represents. And the sun entity, Yuf, under the forms of XIV, within his disc, in his boat, supported by Nu and received by Nut. So, in the afterlife, whatever you worship, being received by such is definitely something that one wants to connect to. And the monster serpent stands on its tail and guards the one door called Sebi, also Dwai, and the two lines of text which refer to the mission of Ra read, "He who is over this door openeth to Ra, Sa saith unto Sebi, open the gate to Ra, unfold the portal to Kte, so that he may come forth from the hidden place, that he may take his position in the body of Nut. Behold, there is wailing among the souls who dwell in the Ymt, after this door hath closed." and the monster serpent which stands on its tail and guards the other door is called Reri, and the 2 lines of text, I think something's missing in that paperclip looking thing and how we pronounce it, but Reri is how we're going to say it. And the 2 lines of text which refer to the mission of Ra read, "He who is over this door openeth to Ra, saith unto Reri, open thy gate to Ra, and fold thy portal to Tuat, so that he may come forth from the hidden place, that he may take his position in the body of Nut. Behold, there is a wailing about the souls who dwell in Yimit after this door hath closed." So certainly those who have failed are going to see, there's something that I could have attained to, but I didn't attain to it. And the text being similar to that which refers to Sebi is not referred here. Spy. Okay, spy is the serpent, not Sebi. Spy. Or Dwai. Dwai. Yeah, Dwai. On each side of the door is Arias, the one representing Isis and the other Nephthys. Of them it is said, they who guard this, they it is who guard this hidden gate of Yimit, and they pass onwards in the following this entity. Here we see the end of the Tuat is reached, and the boat of the sun has reached the portion of it through which he is about to emerge into the waters of Nu. And thence, in the form of the disk in the sky, in this world, having passed on to the water of the boat, is supported by the 2 arms of Nu himself, or as the text reads, these 2 arms come forth from the waters, and they bear up this entity. Think of how in the Enochian system the governor names start in water and end in water. And they bear up this entity. The entity appears in the boat in the form of a beetle, which is rolling along a disc, and the left of the beetle is Isis, and the right is Nephthys. Okay, Yust and Nephthys. How do you say Nephthys? Nephthys? What's the Egyptian pronunciation of that? The 3 beings in the front of the boat are the personification of the doors, and the entities to the left are Sab, Shu, Hek, Hu, and Sa. Sa. Okay, just a plain Sa, not the thing we have here, where we have the S and then the Sa, Ah. So 2 A's. I may not been pronouncing that right. Okay, Nephthys. I'll have to figure that other part out. In the hieroglyphs at the top of the open space above the boat is written, "This entity taketh up its place in the that boat with the entities who are in it." Okay. Mod Tet. Okay, then there's a boat. A true Yemuf. Away in the waters above or beyond the boat is a kind of island formed by the body of an entity which is bent round in such a way that the tip of his toes touch the back of his head. On his hands stands the demoness Nut, with her arms and hands raised and outstretched to receive the disk of the sun, which is the beetle rolling towards her. The text says, Nut receiveth Ra, Nut Pat Pu Ra. The island formed by the body of the entity is said to be Osiris, who's the circle in the Tuat. Usur Yur Puman Twelfth. Tuat. And that is the end of Volume 2. And let's see if we can find the Isis and Nephthys reference. Nope, I'm not finding it. But I'm bound to tell you at another time what these things mean. Shema, peace be upon you. And before passing into Volume 3, I should share my spiritual diary from 2007. Shema, again, peace be on every one of you.